Doers, and it is everything proudly presents 512verella. It is based on the story of Cinderella, with a bit of a twist. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named 512verella. 512verella had 17 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Fiona, Isabella, Verona, Ella, Huerta, Uma, Nina, Dahlia, Ramona, Estrella, Davina, Tasha, Winona, Alara, Lana, Valentina, and Edna. All 17 of them constantly made fun of 512verella and made her do all the chores. 512, winch, sweep the floors, wash the dishes and windows, do it all, said the 17 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters all together. One day, the king of 512villa's messenger arrives and says, Hear ye, the king of 512ville. His kind-hearted, wise, but royal majesty is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Quingentabling. But 512verella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are. They ran away overjoyed with huge excitement and picked out dresses to wear to the ball, but argue over who will Prince Quingentabling marry. Later, 512verella is so sad, doing chores about not going to the ball and marrying Prince Quingentabling while doing chores. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and asks 512verella what's wrong by saying, Why are you crying, 512verella? 512verella responds, I can't go to the ball and marry a prince Quingentabling. Her fairy godmother says, I can help with a bit of magic. Nobody will know it's you. And waves her magic wand. Because of that, 512verella's chores are all done. But her fairy godmother is not done yet, she said. 512verella, go fetch me a pumpkin and some mice. Luckily, 512verella has 512 pumpkins and 1,024 mice. 512verella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to turn the 512 pumpkins into a handsome coach, and drawn by the mice, turning into 1,024 strong horses, and then 512verella's wear clothes and drag into a gown and crown. 512verella said, I've never seen such a quingentabletastic gown! And get a load of my glass slippers! Fairy godmother, how can I ever thank you enough? 512verella's fairy godmother said, Well, you can't, but have fun. 512verella, but I will warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken, and everything will change back to the way it was before. And so, 512verella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Quingentabling was wondering who he should marry. The ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters sisters say. He's walking towards me! All together, but he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 512verella. May I have this dance? Asks Prince Duodice Queen gentupling. 512verella responds, I will be delighted. Prince Duo Dice Queen gentupling and 512verella dance happily together. But a few hours later, 512verella rose almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she was running so fast that she lost both her glass slippers. Prince Duo Dice Queen gentupling was so worried that he might never see 512verella again, so he and his father, the king of 512ville, traveled all around the neighborhood to find her and brought the glass slippers with them. By the time they arrived, they knocked on the door of the home where 512verella and her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of 512verella, they find her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters. Prince Duodice Queen gentupling then says, Ladies, my father, the king of 512ville, and I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on these glass slippers? Fiona is first, but her feet are too big. Isabella is next, but her feet are too small. Nonsense! They fit! The rest did the same, but none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, the king of 512ville and Prince Duodice Queen gentupling notice 512verella's sweet singing. The glass slippers fit! 512verella transforms back into a princess and gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Duodice Queen gentupling back. And then they both lived happily ever after. Even the king of 512ville. The end. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, Andrew's Doers. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, share, and Andrew does everything. And buy our merchandise at AndrewDoesEverything.com. And take care. Bye.